Hello and welcome. My name is Jen Chow. Thank you for joining this session, and thanks for the Simple Group to invite us to share in this very special S.E.A Connect Hong Kong event. Today, I'm going to share about the benefits of setting up in Hong Kong, especially for the F&B and retail business. First of all, Hong Kong is located in the heart of Asia, so it provides an easy access to the Asian markets and especially to mainland China. Hong Kong also has a well-developed transportation and logistic network. It makes you easier for your goods or your supplies to import and export from Hong Kong. Hong Kong also has a business-friendly environment. Hong Kong is always a free market economy with low tax rates and minimal government intervention in business operations. This makes it very easy for businesses to start and operate in Hong Kong. Also, recently, these years, the government provides a wide range of incentives and support measures to help business growth. Hong Kong has a highly developed infrastructure, including telecommunications, transportations, and utilities. And the city has a well-educated and skilled workforce with proficiency in both English and Chinese. And this I think this is quite essential for business to acquire the required skilled workforce or management staff. Hong Kong also has a favorable legal and regulatory framework. It's a well-established legal system based on the common law. So this is familiar. I think this is familiar to many business and investors around the world. And this provides a stable and predictable environment for business. Hong Kong is also famous as a financial hub. So this make it easier for businesses looking to raise funds to expand your business operations, and you can use a lot of different types of financial instruments to help you to achieve your goals. Yes, we know that Hong Kong has been a hub for business and trade, but what makes it an ideal location for startups in F&B and the retail industries? So let's look into some key metrics for Hong Kong. The dynamic city of Hong Kong, while serving as a perfect launch platform for companies looking to trade in mainland China to Asia or trade globally. And Hong Kong is also one of the most tax-friendly jurisdictions in the world. So according to a lot of famous world report, Hong Kong has been in the ranking in the first top 3 for easy doing business, for faster place to start a business, and a freedom of business environment. These are all ranked very, very high throughout the world. And we have a low tax regime. The maximum is 16.5%, and Hong Kong has no VAT, GST, capital gain, interest tax, dividend tax. We don't imply any of these, and also even Hong Kong is a free trade port, even import and export tax that only apply for a few goods like tobaccos and alcohol, but otherwise we have implies no import and export tax. And there is no restrictions in foreign ownerships and no restrictions in foreign exchange. For capital flow is freely flow in Hong Kong. Let's look back into the F&B and retail business. So what makes Hong Kong an ideal location for startups in these industries? Let's look into some of the trend. In fact, the retail and F&B industry is a significant contributor to the economy, to Hong Kong economy. So retails in 2019, the retail sales accounting for 23.9%. So in fact, it's nearly 24% of the total GDP in Hong Kong. And in terms of amount, the total sales is over $353 billion in 2021. So it's very significant to Hong Kong business. So what makes this an ideal location? Firstly, Hong Kong has a highly developed infrastructure and strategic location. I've been sharing this before, but Hong Kong has also a diverse and sophisticated consumer market. The city has a population of over 7 million populations. So, and a large portion of the population is of high spending crowd who are willing to spend on high quality product and services. And within these populations, there is a large expatriate community. Second, Hong Kong has a vibrant and competitive F&B industry. The city is well known for its food culture, from traditional Chinese food, Asian cuisine, to Western style dishes. You can easily find in Hong Kong. And Hong Kong has a high demand for quality food and beverages. The third point is Hong Kong retail industry is thriving. We have a wide range of shopping malls, department stores, and boutique shops, which cater to a diverse range of consumer preference. And Hong Kong is also a popular shopping destination for tourists, with a range of duty-free shops and luxury brands, and you can easily find in Hong Kong. So here, let's see how you can access to Hong Kong, how to establish your business. A few steps. First of all, you need to determine the types of business structure you want to establish. The most common types are listed here: sole proprietorship or partnership, limited liability company, and public limited company. So what are the difference for sole proprietorship and partnership? It is not a legal, not a separate legal entity, and the liability of the members, of the owners, is not limited, and it is not so easy for foreign ownership to set up a sole proprietorship and partnership in Hong Kong. Second is a private company limited by guarantee. This is not. This is usually used for charitable foundations and or societies. It's not used for profit-making entity, and it is also quite difficult for foreign ownership. So the third one is a private company limited by shares. So this is the most common type of business entity setup. It allows 100% foreign ownership, and the liability is limited to all the members, and it is considered a separate legal entity. So so a lot of businesses choose this type of entity to start up. The last one we call public limited company it is for listed in the stock market. So the requirement is much more higher. So how to register your business in Hong Kong? It is the requirement in fact is quite minimal compared to other countries. There is no minimum share capital requirement. There is no requirement on a resident director. That means the director can be a foreigner, and there is no restrictions on the nationality. Also, for the shareholder, there is a minimum one shareholder, and the shareholder can be an individual or a corporate entity, a company can be. And to set up a limited company by shares, you will need a local register office address. A register office address can also be different from a business address, but you can use a virtual office address provided by licensed corporate service operator. It's easy to look for professional assistant in this area. Also, you will need a local company secretary. A company secretary, all Hong Kong entities need to have a company secretary, and this company secretary must be a local resident or a local entity. So set up a company is pretty easy. The procedure is not very complicated. So if you decided to start your business in Hong Kong, to prepare, you need to decide the company name and decide business location, or ask for a corporate service provider to provide you with a register address, and then decide the shareholding structure, and prepare all the necessary documents for incorporation. The best way is and the easier and efficient way is to consult a professional corporate service provider for help. So it won't take long for you to prepare these documents. And when everything is ready, you can submit the application to a company registry to register a company. So if it is submitted in paper form, it takes 5 to 7 working days to incorporate your company. So after that, you will get your business registration certificate. You will get your certificate of incorporation. Then you can start setting up your business operation, like sign a rental contract, open the bank account, and apply for other relevant license. These license, like if say you are in the F&B business, you want to open a restaurant, you will need different type of a license from different government departments. So this part you can also ask for help from a professional corporate service provider. So other than that, you can also you start to recruit your staff, do your renovation, do your procurement. For the staff recruitment or human resources, many corporate service provider, they also provide human resources service for help you to handle the payroll, help you to handle all these compliance requirements about the labor law. So you can also ask for a professional service provider to help you. So after you everything is prepared, you can start operating your business and start to do to promote your business and do some marketing and other things. So all these add up together. I'm talking about, say, F&B or retail business. Usually you will take you 2 to 3 months, then you can really start your operations. In conclusion, Hong Kong is an ideal location for new business setup in F&B and retail industries. The city is highly developed in infrastructure, and with its strategic location, stable political and legal economic environment, and low tax regime makes it an attractive destination for startups. So if you're considering setting up a new business in F&B or retail industries, I think Hong Kong should be at the top of your consideration list. So before we end today, please allow us to introduce a little bit about our group. We are the InCorp Group. I'm based in Hong Kong. InCorp Hong Kong team is backed by our Singapore headquarter global group. We have a presence in Australia, Singapore, Hong Kong, India, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, and Vietnam. We served over 15,000 clients in corporate secretarials and legal compliance services and accounting and tax services. Also, we help our clients to do HR, payroll, and immigration services. Our comprehensive service, including incorporation, secretarial and compliance, share registry, accounting and finance operations, taxation, HR, immigration, business advisory, fund structure and administration, as well as risk assurance. Our award-winning capabilities and resources provide organizations and individuals a full suite of comprehensive service to help them to turn their vision to reality. This is our target. So thank you very much for joining today. And this is my contact. If you have any further questions or you're considering to set up in Hong Kong, please feel free to reach out to us or visit our group website to understand more details. Thank you very much and goodbye.